This is TWiT.
It turns out that stalkerware is becoming more of a thing and is on more people's radar, which actually is probably good. Stalkerware has grown to become enough of a problem that Google, Apple, AV makers, and even the Federal Trade Commission have been pushing back on this growing application segment. The term stalkerware refers to spyware apps designed to allow an abusive partner in a relationship to spy on their significant other by installing spyware onto the other's smartphone without their knowledge or consent. Sadly, stalkerware is also sometimes referred to as spouseware. It turns out that although it's not highly popular, its use has been steadily increasing this last decade, largely enabled by the proliferation of smartphones that are able to host said malware or grayware, at least, in another person's phone. It allows partners to keep tabs on their partners at all times by tracking the phone. And the ready availability of these stalkerware products in official app stores has increased the visibility of them, opening them up to millions of potential users. According to statistics gathered by Kaspersky, the number of users who had stalkerware-like apps installed on their Android devices increased from 40,386 known devices in 2018 to more than 67,500 1 year later. So better than a 50% increase in 2019. So the market's not massive, but it is slimy. According to independent antivirus testing lab AV Comparatives and the EFF, detection rates for stalkerware applications on Android and Windows devices have slowly improved. As the issue is gaining more press coverage and security vendors are moving in to address the growing risk that this is creating. We've touched on this in the past. The apps are not technically malware. They sort of fall into that gray zone where they're benign but they're slimeware, I guess you could call it. So against this backdrop, we have Google's announcement just last week of an important coming update to what they call their enabling dishonest behavior policy for advertising across apparently all of their properties. They basically created a 1 month notice or notification. They said in August 2020, so next month, the Google Ads Enabling Dishonest Behavior Policy, is that an acronym for it? GAEDB? No, I guess they didn't even try. Google Ads Enabling Dishonest Behavior Policy will be updated to clarify restrictions on advertising for spyware and surveillance technology. The updated policy will prohibit the promotion of products or services that are marketed or targeted with the express purpose of tracking or monitoring another person or their activities without their authorization. This policy will apply globally, and we will begin enforcing this policy update on August 11th, 2020. Spyware and technology used for intimate partner surveillance, including but not limited to spyware and malware that can be used to monitor texts, phone calls, or browsing history, GPS trackers, and specifically marketed to spy or track someone without their consent or promotion of surveillance equipment, cameras, audio recorders, dash cams, nanny cams, marketed with the express purpose of spying, is covered. This does not include private investigation services or products or services designed for parents to track or monitor their underage children. Violations of this policy will not lead to immediate account suspension without prior warning. A warning will be issued at least 7 days prior to any suspension of an account. They said, please review this policy update to determine whether or not any of your ads fall in scope of the policy. And if so, remove those ads before August 11th, 2020. So I guess they're not saying they're going to remove the apps themselves, but they're just going to say no to any advertising of these sorts of things globally across all of their products. So I say yay to that.